Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. So I'll just take a deep breath together. We'll inhale through the nose and exhale with a sigh through the mouth. We'll do this 3 times. So just take a deep inhale. Let it out through the mouth. 2 more like that. Inhale. One more. Inhale. Good. You shake it out. Just loosen up. Get comfortable in your seat. Maybe rock a little bit side to side. You move a little front and back. Just try and maybe going in circles. Pick your direction. Just bringing the ribs around in a circle around the hips. And whenever you're ready, go in the other direction. Just feeling your seat in the chair, feeling your body moving, seeing different parts of the body moving with other parts of the body. And then come back to center. Just relax. Maybe close your eyes, put your hands on your knees or your lap. We'll reach down into the seat with our legs and our bottom and reaching up to the ceiling with the top of our head. Take a deep breath in through the nose and slowly exhale through the nose. Again, sipping in the air through the nose. Just feeling the air moving into the nostrils, into the body. Exhaling, bring your belly button towards your spine as you lift the crown towards the ceiling. Letting the air out through the nose. Again, inhaling, feeling the belly soften, feeling the chest expand with air. Soften the shoulders as you exhale. Just take a moment with the eyes closed, focusing on the soft breath moving in and out of the body. Sensing the breath moving into the arms, into the shoulders, upper back, along the neck and down the spine. Inhale, circling the spine. As you exhale, spine lengthening up towards the sky. And we'll slowly open our eyes. Start rubbing the hands together, making some warmth in the hands. When you're satisfied with the warmth between your hands, press the palms together in front of the heart, lifting the elbows. Take another deep inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale again through the nose, exhale with a sigh through the mouth. And then we'll inhale to Om. You can sing along or just listen. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, Om. We'll let the hands rest in the lap. Open the eyes if they're not already. Hi, kitty. And we're going to take our hands into kind of like a light fist. We're just going to bend the knuckles here. We're going to use this ridge of the knuckles. Let me show you. This ridge of the knuckles to kind of massage the neck. So relaxing the neck and just taking these knuckles to the side of the neck and going up and down like you're combing. Careful of your pressure, but you want to use a little bit of pressure, whatever feels good. I'm just going to rub the neck and come along to the front of the neck. I wouldn't do the throat here, but along the sides of it feels really nice. Make sure you're taking deep inhales, relaxing the shoulders. Any tension in the neck, just breathe into it. Maybe coming around to the back of the neck. Good. And then we're gonna just grab our earlobes. You can grab onto your earlobes and just kind of like give little tugs, really light tugs on the earlobes. Maybe even kind of squeezing them as you do that, pinching them between your fingers, bringing sensation to the earlobes. And then you can kind of pull them and maybe hold that pull for a moment. See how that feels. Don't hurt yourself. And maybe come along to the outer cartilage of the ears, and we're gonna kind of rub it between our fingers also. It's getting sensation, warmth, and some blood flow through the ears, the head. And then again, you can also kind of tug at this part too if that feels nice. I like to kind of pull them up. It's very relaxing for the rest of the scalp to get all this tension out of the ears. So we're gonna go back to our fists and kind of just rubbing the jaw with this part of the hand right here, this flat part. Just rubbing the jaw right here along the sides of the ears, and where it's meeting the jaw and the cheekbone feels really good. Come along to the front of the mouth. Just take deep inhales. Exhale with some sound. Helps usher out all of that tension that gets caught up in these small spaces. And go around the cheekbones. Getting close to the nose. Maybe go to the temples of the head. The forehead. The eyebrows. Just taking a moment, whichever part of the face felt good, go back there and give it a little more attention. You can take your fingers and massage your scalp if you like. That feels good. Let's get relaxed for the weekend so we can have some fun. Okay. That feels good. Rubbing our hands again. Bring sensation into our palms. Maybe start rubbing the backs of the hands. Bring that warmth and rub the backs of the hands. And coming up the arms. And breathing deeply. Notice if you're holding space or you're making your body move in a certain way. Relax into it. See if you can make it a little bit more fun. A little bit easier. We'll kind of pat our shoulders like this. Maybe rub the waist and the belly and the sides of the ribs. I like monkey arms. Rubbing the ribs and the belly and moving into the thighs. Taking deep breaths, inhaling through the nose. You can exhale through the mouth or the nose. And down to the lower legs. Great. And let's kind of tap our feet on the floor, get some sensation in our toes, waking up the bottoms of our feet. Very nice. Cool. So we're just going to sit up tall in our seat, allowing our sit bones to reach, kind of drill into the chair like we're planted a flag. Just going to feel that flagpole sticking into the ground, but also rising up and letting the flag wave softly. So not holding too rigid, allowing our flag to still wave and keeping it soft in the upper shoulders and the neck, smaller parts of the spine, the vertical spine and the head. So just imagining that pole rooting into the ground, rising up out of the ground. You could have anything on your flag, whatever you'd like to say, whatever colors you'd like it to be. What stands for you that you would want people to know. And then with this feeling, the sensation of being both grounded and rising, we're going to do our movement with the breath. So we're going to inhale and raise the arms. Exhale, pushing that breath out of the body. We're going to be breathing through the nose here. So inhaling through the nose, scooping the air into the lungs and exhaling through the nose, pushing it back down into the ground. A little mascot today. Inhaling up. You might want to touch the fingertips if you can. You want to bend the elbows to touch the fingertips, that's good. And exhaling down. We'll do 3 more. Inhale up. Lifting the air, pushing the seat into the ground as our arms rise. Exhale down. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw, inhaling deeply. Ribs moving forward, back, and side. Exhale down. One more, I think. Big inhale up. Let this one out through the mouth. Good. Shake your shoulders out. Rock a little side to side, feeling the body starting to wake up in our seat. Are there any parts of the body you notice now? Maybe a little front and back. Go back into the circles. Last week we talked about having a hula hoop around the body and trying to touch the hula hoop with our ribs. Touch all sides of the hula hoop. And as you come back, we'll go the other way. Taking the inhale as you come forward, exhale as you go back. Inhale forward, exhale back. One more, inhale forward, exhale back. Nice. Oops, there goes my water. Now we're gonna do some, in yoga we would call this cat-cow. So this would be the cow pose because on the floor, it kind of looks like a cow grazing with its belly hanging. And then we'll do cat, which kind of looks like a cat stretching upwards, like those Halloween cats that kind of go up. But we can do that from sitting, really in any position that your waist, your ribs are free to move. So we're going to do it from seated. So our cow is going to look like this. We're going to have our hands on our knees or as close to our knees as we can, just stretched forward. As we inhale, we're going to bring our chest forward. So kind of lifting the chest upward towards the sky. You can still kind of letting the head go upward, or you can look slightly up. I like looking at the wall and the ceiling, that crease of the wall and the ceiling. So this will be our cow pose, kind of a back bend, and as we exhale, we're going to go into a cat pose, kind of a forward bend, but more of just a C curve. And then inhale, cow, exhale, kitty cat. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. If you want to make animal sounds as you do this, I don't know how to talk on the inhale. It just lightens things up. The more we laugh, the more tension we get rid of. So get used to feeling silly sometimes in our movements. It's all part of the yoga. Then one last time, exhale, cat, and we'll come to sitting. Now we're going to do some of our arm work. Last week we talked about moving with resistance and kind of pushing a heavy drawer. This is kind of the same idea. We're just going to like push some heavy doors open, and then kind of like elevator doors, and then like they're coming in on us, but we're trying to stop them from closing. Very like we're resisting pulling them in, right? So really heavy doors that are really hard to push open, so pushing really hard and slow. And now they're coming in on us, so we're trying to stop them from closing. Good. And sitting up straight, feeling the elbows relaxed as we're pushing out. And as we're coming in, feeling shoulder blades coming together at the back. Inhaling, open, exhale, close. One more time, inhale, open. Exhale, close, good. Let's shake the arms out. We'll do a little bit of work for the wrists. Our hands can get pretty tired from all this stuff we have to pick up and put away and move around during the day. So we're going to take our hands, you can interlace your fingers. Just going to turn them outward like this. As far as you can, keep the elbows bent, that's better for you. Just going to kind of like a steering wheel, like turn it side to side. Go ahead and allow your ribs to move too. You don't have to stay still in the shoulders. Good. Just breathing, moving easy. You can make it more fun. Do whatever it takes to do that. Relax into it. Okay, good. Now we're going to take the fingers of one hand, grab them with the other hand. Just pull the fingers back like that. Be gentle, nothing too rough. Then we're going to take the thumb and pull the thumb back. Good. Now we'll do the other hand, taking the fingers, pulling them back. Breathe into the tension of the arm, exhale it out. Good. Now the thumb, pulling it back, spreading the other fingers out. Good. Now we're going to take the backs of the hands together and see if we can start to bring the elbows close to each other. We're not going to bring them together. We're going to go in that direction. Just kind of moving the elbows down. Whew. Okay. We can kind of roll the hands out like that. They come together at the back and then come together at the front. Back of the hands together, palms of the hands together. Back of the hands, palm of the hand. Now the other way. If that's too confusing, just do this. Good. Shake it out. So that's called a horse breath. Horse breath is really great. I have any water left in here. I don't know what a horse sounds like. We're just gonna make that kind of sound with our lips. So it's taking a deep breath in and horse breath out. So we're gonna do about 3 of those. So we're gonna take deep inhale, horse breath. Good, inhale. One more time, inhale. Awesome. And shake it out. Feel a little bit lighter. It's really great vibration for the cheeks. Kind of gives it a softer massage for the face. Now we're going to take our arm right or left, stretch it out in front of you, palm facing away, right like that. Now I'm going to take my other hand, grab around the wrist here, and just start to move this hand across the body. And while I'm moving the hand, I'm still reaching forward. I'm still reaching out with this arm. Good. Just breathe here. Can kind of come forward and back. This might increase your range a little bit, as you might notice on your way back. Just taking deep inhales, full exhales, belly button coming to the spine. Good. And we're going to take that same arm, reach it above the head, again grab the wrist, and then kind of like you're pulling this arm with the hand out of the body. See how I kind of pull it up like that, and then over. And then we're going to reach towards that crease in the ceiling and the wall. You want to make sure while you're reaching that this hip is pushing into the ground. So even taking this foot and pushing it harder into the ground as you reach towards the other side. Good. And come to the center. Drop the arms. Let's roll the shoulders a little bit. Good. And we'll do the other side. So whichever hand you didn't do last time, reaching that forward. Grab the wrist. Just pull it across. And still reaching forward with this hand as we're pulling. And coming forward and across. Breathing deep into the ribs, into the lungs. One more time, we'll hold for a moment. And drop it down, we're going to raise it up above the head. Grab the wrist. Pull it up and over. And as we're reaching to this side, we want this foot to really be pushing into the ground. So I'm going to push that into the ground as I'm reaching to the other side. drop and relax. And we'll bring the shoulders up to the ears, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the shoulders as high as we can get them. Exhale and drop them. It's gonna look like this. Inhale, squeeze, 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 breathing in, and drop them on the exhale. So let's do 3 more like that. Shoulders up towards the ears, squeeze, 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 inhale, exhale, inhale, squeeze, exhale, down. 1 more, inhale up, exhale down. Good. So now we're gonna relax the neck. Stretch out the neck a little bit. So bringing the chin down towards the chest. Breathing deep into the back of the neck. Making sure the shoulder blades are coming together and the shoulders aren't drooping forward. So the shoulders are moving back and the head's relaxing forward. Breathing deep into the back of the neck. Soften the chest as you exhale. Still reaching those shoulders down and back. Now bring the nose over to the left shoulder. Take a big inhale here, exhale through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Softly drop the head towards the chest again. Take a breath here. And your next inhale, bringing the nose to the right shoulder. Inhale and exhale when you get there. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, dropping the nose towards the chest. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. And your next inhale, slowly, lightly raising the head. We'll take the nose and turn it over the right shoulder. We'll take the opposite arm and reach it out to the side. You can lower it, see how that changes the stretch in the neck. And you can lift it up. Just make sure you're breathing. Try to match your breath with the pace of your movements. So my exhale, my arm's going down. Inhale, drawing the length of my inhales and raise my arm. And exhale. And relax the arms, slowly bringing the nose to center. We'll go to the left side. Nose over the shoulder. Or reach the other arm out to the side. Deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. And then inhale, maybe raise the arm a little bit. Exhale, lower. Inhale up a little. Exhale. If you find a spot that you like, keep your arm there and just keep reaching through the fingers. And breathing into the neck. Relaxing the arms, slowly bringing the nose back to center. Good. What time is it? Okay, cool. We've got about 10, 15 minutes. Okay, so we're going to bring the hands underneath our right or left knee, whichever one you want to start with. And they're just going to guide our knee as it comes a little bit close to the chest. Just bringing the knee in the direction. We're not really wanting to lift it. We're just kind of keeping the hands there as help, as support. But we're using our leg muscles to lift the knee. Just using that support of the hands makes it a little bit easier to do that. A couple more times, lifting the knee. I like to inhale as my knee comes up, exhale as it goes down. Inhale up and exhale down. I'll do the other side. Hands under the knee, or you can just lift the knee. I like the hands lifting. Inhale, exhale down. It doesn't have to go very far. You just want to lift it here and down. 2 more, inhale up and down. Inhale up and down. Okay, now we're going to put our hands on our lap. Just kind of fold forward. Let your arms, if you want to cross them, let them hold your ribs. Find some support. You can put your elbows here. Just finding, as long as the body's feeling supported as it's moving forward. If you're trying to do some stretches before bed, it's really nice to take your pillow and fold your pillow and kind of roll over your pillow like that. We'll just take a few breaths here in a seated child's pose. Breathing deep, exhaling through the mouth. 2 more big breaths, inhale. One more time, inhale. And place your hands on your lap and push yourself back up seated. We'll get into our meditation. We're going to take our palms and going to open them up like we're receiving something. Think about something you'd like to receive for the day, for the moment, for your life. Maybe just something new to learn or something new about yourself to discover. So we're going to close our eyes, having our hands open on our lap, ready to receive whatever light comes into our life. Maybe you can imagine what that might be, and maybe not, and that's okay. Just being open, taking a deep breath in through the nose, softly letting it move through the lips, and closing the lips, breathing through the nose, keeping the breath light, like silk moving into the nostrils, sliding down the throat, into the lungs, spreading into the blood, softening the sensation on the surface of your skin, feeling the silky, swirling sensation moving just beneath the skin. With each breath, adding sensation, sparkle, and joy to these spaces. Just breathing easy, observing the breath, not trying to control it. Soften the spine and the shoulders. Release the jaw and the tongue. Let the teeth part at the back of the mouth. Soften the eyebrows. Maybe allow the cheekbones to raise lightly in a smile. In our life, we can choose to have faith or to have fear in things that we can't see. We can live from a state of fear and anxiety, or we can live in a state of wonder and anticipation of what might be coming into our lives that we haven't experienced yet. So it's our choice in every moment to choose between faith and fear. And sometimes it can be easy to accept the fear. Because it seems that everybody else lives in that fear. But what feels right for you? What is a safer space to move from? Can you just in each moment make that choice? Every breath, bringing attention to which choice you're breathing in, which choice you're expressing as you breathe out into the world. Take another moment, focus on the breath, moving softly through the body into the open space you've created. And we'll take our hands together, capturing that openness between the palms, embedding that openness with our sound. We'll end with 3 ohms. Inhale, exhale, inhale to Om.